Rabbi Nachman teaches that the number one practice in Judaism is speaking alone to God in nature. See here, I'm in a little bit of nature in Rehavia in Jerusalem. And why does he emphasize nature? Can't we pray everywhere? Don't we need to pray everywhere? It's not only in the Beit Knesset that we need to pray. We need to pray all the time because there's so many things that we can't control. And why nature? Isn't it inspiring to go to the Kotel and pray with thousands of people? Or a big Knesset on Friday nights filled with people. There's a lot of good energy and people are singing, clapping, etc. And he tells us, no, go away, go to nature, be alone, be where no people go, even during the day, he says. Specifically, what is it about people? We're people. What is it about people that he's telling us not to be in a place of people? A couple of answers, I think. One is that we're self-conscious people, a lot of us, and we think about what others are thinking and react to how others react to us. And we have this sense that somehow my privacy is being violated in public, which kind of by definition is true. But I think it's deeper. I think the advice to go out in nature and be alone is much deeper. First of all, when you're alone, you're not self-conscious as much. Some people are, no matter where they go. But certainly when we're alone, we can let go of the pose, let go of the need to appear a certain way to a certain group of people. Let go of what I think of myself in public, and let go of being censured or criticized, because those are all very negative things for a person, well, no matter what he's doing in his life. And even deeper, when you go to a place that people don't go to, that is truly an isolated place, there's no human energy imprinted on that space. Now, wait a minute, Abraham, you're talking about spiritual imprint on physical reality? I think so. Sounds like it, doesn't it? That wherever we go, we leave an imprint. And if we had the eyes to see and the nose to smell it and the ears to hear it, we would know imprints. You know, I think there's been enough psychics, enough mystics, enough Kabbalists all across the human spectrum that will tell you that it's true. And most of us don't have that power, that sensitivity to the imprint that we leave in physical space. So Rabbi Nachman tells us to go to a place where no humans go in order that we get to a place that's so pristine without those human imprints, those influences of soul from others, that we can more easily attach to our true higher soul. And well, that's why we're here. Because when you attract those imprints to you, they can confuse you. And they might have more power than you realize. And we might not realize our own power to drive them away with holiness, with mitzvah, with blessings, with the word. I've seen Kabbalists drive out possessions just by speaking to them. And that's in our generation, not from the old books, 300 years in the past of Eastern Europe, when mysticism seemed to be the only thing that we knew about. Of course, people don't want to deal with that. They shouldn't have to, really. And if they keep, holy and pure, or to some degree, they're not going to have that problem of attracting the imprints that they don't want. But when we're in a place alone in nature, truly with the spirit of nature, we're surrounded by the will of trees to grow, the will of the grass to sprout, the will of the flowers to blossom, the will of the birds to sing. You're surrounded by God's will on simple, everyday basis. And those wills rise up and lift our prayers and lift our hearts so that we can attach to our true self, our true spark of will. Now that's a symphony. And I bless us all to hear it, to know it, to enjoy it, because that's the real enjoyment in life.